Hello. Hi, everybody. Wow, 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 wow. It's the last Friday of the month of August. Wow. So excited to be connecting with you guys live all the way from Baltimore City in the state of Maryland. How are we all doing today? I'm excited to be with you guys. And I just want to say thank you guys for coming on live. I want you to quickly do something for me. I want you to tag your friend. I want you to share this link on your Facebook feed. I want you to create massive invite for your friends and love, because today is a special one. As you can see on the notification and on the description of today's title, it is so an important topic that every one of us need to pay attention to in these critical times we live in these days and this season. Every one of us needs to begin to see how we can reposition our lives, our way of doing things in such a way that we are not left out in any sphere or in any aspect. I want to quickly give a shout out to every fan of Low Data Consulting. You guys are amazing. I want to so much appreciate you for how you've been connecting. Thank you for liking our page. Thank you for subscribing to our YouTube channel. And right away today, I need to just tell you, if you like your girl Adiola and you enjoy our content and you quite want to appreciate the energy and the vigor and everything that goes into this special edition that I'm doing, I want you to go ahead now and click on the subscription button, and also don't forget to click on the notification button also, so that every time I come out live, and by the way, every Friday I upload new video on my YouTube channel, and to you guys on my Facebook page, on my Low Data Consulting page, all my fans, I say thank you and a big welcome to you all this Friday. And I'm gonna go straight into today's session, because I don't want to waste your time, because I know time is of essence and it's a great resource that every one of us have to make sure we use judiciously well. And so if you are ready, I'm ready to go. Yeah, last time I did a video on how you can increase your productivity, and as a matter of fact, the video was in May. I did that video in May, and yeah, that video was so strong. It was one of the best video that I did, and the views and every comment I had on that video was awesome. It was titled "How to Increase Your Productivity in Life," and we shared on different productive tips and how you can achieve and attain mind mastery. You know, we cannot talk about the subject and the topic effectively with regards to maximizing your productivity in life without you knowing that the very background and the base for every productive venture in life starts from the mind. The mind needs to be clear. The mind needs to be empowered. The mind needs to know what it's going to. And that is why it is very important that if you want to thrive in this new normal, you want to thrive and you want to be able to get above the status quo, above board, and you want to survive and you want to be trending, you want to be able to thrive, you have to begin to do what? To begin to see how you and I can equally maximize. And in fact, no thanks to everybody is working at home now. Everybody is working at home. And so you got to see the reason why you've got to do what? To begin to link yourself and begin to see how your staying at home is not diminishing your productivity. And a better place to do everything is from your mind. Like I said, the mind mastery, because every decision you're going to do in life starts from your mind. Your mind begins to start, your mind begins to tell you, you begin to dictate, you begin to say words, begin to give ideas. And you know why? Whenever you begin to give attention to whatever your mind is telling you on a constant and a regular basis, you are going to see that you are going to begin to feature or begin to have more of such experiences, especially if you've not learned the best tips on mind mastery. Because sometimes your mind might suggest something that are not empowering, that are not upholding, might suggest things that are really not the best for you at that time. But when you know what to do, at every moment in time to keep your mind in check and in place, such that it can be a boost to your productivity in life, then you are in for a great time. And so I want to start by telling you that you are doing well, and that whatever circumstances you have at the moment or that is playing out for you, I used to always remind you of this Tony Robbins quote that says, every one of us should remember that life is happening for us and not to us. Whatever challenges you are going through now, whatever the state of your productivity level, whatever the challenge you might be going through, whatever it is that is your present scenario status in life, I want you to know that there is always another level, another step, another way. And I want to encourage you that going through these tips will simplify your life and make you get out of life better. Yeah, I want to quickly do a short clips information on low data. And I hope you know why low data is here and what we do. If you don't know, low data consulting is an online educational platform whereby we engage on trainings, mentorship, and different form of trainings, mentorship, and a kind of high level training on helping you really living the kind of life you want to live. How you can begin to see your calling and you can transit it to your career. How you can turn all your passion to your profit. How you can live a better life. How you can reposition your mind in such a way that your mind is empowering your change and it is not in any way diminishing it. It's been an awesome journey for me, and I don't want to see myself as if I'm better off there, but I just want to tell you a quick about my story. That I started off from nobody knows me. No, my father is not one of the best top millionaire in the world. I did not attend one of the top 10 schools, great schools, or whatever. My circumstance has been the normal. In fact, growing up, it was tough. I can remember days when we go toothpasteless, days when we go soapless, days when my dad would have to go and do a little bit of going to do what we call cabi, just to make sure that the family, that's all my story. But I want to tell you that that story today has changed. So you can see yourself in me. You see somebody that is so lazy, that is not so independent minded, that is always waiting for other people's opinion, takes a decision? That was me. Have you seen somebody that does not even have any goal, is not goal oriented, that is always watching and paying attention to other people's opinion before I take any step? That was me. Have you ever seen somebody that has failed and wobbled in life? That was me. As a matter of fact, I spent 7 good years of my life at home rewriting WAEC and JAM just because I needed to gain admission into the university. And it should suffice to you that today I had nothing. I'm not in any way near or close to everything I went to study for those 7 years or what have you. But today, what I'm doing now is a clear, total departure from what I went to study in school. And that is a tip that I want to share now to let every one of the parents that's listening out there to me to begin to know that the present educational setting system, the way it's being wired up, it is not in any way supportive to the life and the future that we are experiencing now. If you have been told that you go to school, study hard, get the best grade, get the highest grade available, and then go look for a big job in a high blue chip company, and then start getting paid, I tell you, this is no more the law. This is no more workable. This is no more this is no more the game now. So everybody, I want you to listen to me and listen to me well. If you want to prepare your children for the future, it is high time you begin to pay attention to the skills. What are the 10 top skills that are relatively marketable in our present day world? If anybody is going to college, I challenge you to go to college, to go and study, and to go and read any of such courses. Because look at what is happening over here in America. Over 4 millions filed for unemployment. The job are no more available. So if you are thinking of going to university to go with all the loan, the college loan that is going to be stuck on your neck, and you are not going to have any job waiting for you out there, because everybody is just declaring bankruptcy. Many companies are filing bankruptcy. So what is the future? That is why every one of us need to wake up from our slumber and begin to see what are those skills that you have been empowered, that you have been wired it internally by your maker. And these are the days we need to begin to spend time to up our games and go and fine-tune those skills so that our stories will be able to create the new direction and the kind of direction and the kind of life we want to see from now, because that is the future. So let's go to the straight to those points I want to share with you. I actually have 5 tips I want to share with you, and I don't know if if you stay to the end of the program, I'm going to be adding one again. And so I want to tell you, the world is going through the greatest level of distraction you can ever imagine. We have never been this distracted. In fact, our attention span today is something else. We are now being driven by technology. Even connecting with you live right away now, I'm doing so with the aid of technology, thanks to technology. And that is why you have to take note of how you can best utilize technology to aim to up your game in life, to grow your skill, to grow your dream, to grow your passion, and to be the best in life, so that you are not just going through life like somebody that is just mere living and not really existing. So that you're able to live in freedom every day, so that you're able to get your life the kind of vibe and the kind of meaning you want it to be. And you want to know that progress equals to happiness. When you are not progressing in life, when your life just look as if it's in a state of stagnancy, you discover that you will begin to lose vigor out of life. You begin to lose drive, and you begin to do what? You will begin to see nothing so big deal, nothing so important about life. And that is why that is the state I don't want you to get to. And that is the first thing I want to encourage you to do, which is the number 1 point I want to share with you. Begin to choose your peer group. Choose your peer groups. Populate your life with peer groups or social circle of high-performing groups, high-performing people. That is number 1 point I want to share with you on how you can maximize and increase and improve your productivity in life. Do you know why? If you go through life as a loner, it is very, very easy to you to get discouraged. If I'm not thanks to the news, you only need to sit down with the news for just an hour. You will lose everything called vigor in life if you are not careful, if your mind is not strong, and such things can drain life, drain energy, drain vigor out of you. So you've got to make up your mind and be intentional about the peer group and the kind of environment you want to surround yourself with per day, per hour, every minute. Why did I say so? Your brain is being wired up subconsciously in such a way that it will begin to model the behavior of people and environment of things that you surround yourself with every time. It's like a mirror. Your brain is such a wired up, it's a very big, mighty CPU that is faster than the CPU that you have on your computer or whatever. Very strong, very heavy, but it's working like a mirror. That it mirrors everything that surrounds you and is beginning to give you that kind of focus. So you need to be careful and begin to see how you begin to surround your sphere of influence. Surround yourself with friends of the future you want to create. Surround yourself with the kind of environment you want to see your life feature in the 5 years to come. In the next 2 years from now, where do you see yourself? Adiola, in the next 5 years from now, where do you see yourself financially? Where do you see yourself academically? Where do you see yourself career-wise? Where do you see yourself relationship-wise? And when you begin to know the kind of future and the kind of picture you want to see yourself feature in, it's going to inform the kind of environment you want to sit, the kind of friendship you want to keep, the kind of peer groups you want to mingle with. That whenever you say, thank God it's Friday, who are the circle of friends you mingle with? Because they are going to rub and influence you. They are going to dictate your pace. They are going to dictate your movement. They are going to dictate the kind of output, the kind of zeal and the kind of the strength and vigor you bring out to life. Because every one of thing you need to know is that your mind begin to focus on what you are seeing around you. And when what you are seeing around you is not wholesome, it's not strong, your mind will begin to shift from your goal or from your dream. So it is very important. That is the first point I want to share. And now, the second point I want to share with regards to how you can increase, improve, and build your productivity in this new normal is you must get yourself a tight bubble total focus life. A tight bubble focus life. I want you to see yourself creating a lifestyle of hard to reach. You know, I was saying it earlier that we have never been distracted in our world than this times and age we live in. The social media, Netflix, game, TV, what have you? Checking notification on your phone, emails, every other people's agenda. So many of us are guilty of this. And if you are going to improve your productivity in life, make it a habit. There's a rule that is called 90-91 rule. And what does this rule say? This rule says that for the next 90 days in your life, make sure you spend your first 90 minutes spending it with your number one goal, number one dream, and the number one area of your life you want to move the needle forward. That is, what is that telling you? That when you wake up in the morning, the first 1 hour of your life, you spend it not watching your phone, checking your email, checking your Facebook notification, checking your IG post, checking your what have you. You don't spend any of your days in any of such. Why? Because every of those things I've mentioned, they are potential tools in engaging, in distracting you from your dream. And once you get distracted in the early hour of the days, which happen to be the most productive hour of your life, of your whole 24 hours, and which has to do with timing. Because the way God has endowed every one of us equally is by giving us equal 24 hours. And so it's so germane on what you use your time in the early hours of the day to do. If you spend it going through, there's something I call app amnesia. App amnesia. What does that amnesia mean? It means you see yourself just going through different apps, Facebook, WhatsApp, YouTube, what have you ever listened? But if you can't be intentional, you just see some people just sharing their story and sharing their picture, their latest look, their latest attire, their latest what have you. As good as those stuffs are, I want to encourage you to look good and be beautiful and be attractive. These are good. But can you also push this forward and making sure that you are not just going there to just show your face? People are utilizing these apps and this platform to engage their world in a meaningful way such that they can even make money. People make money on IG, people make money on YouTube, people make money on TikTok, people, so many things. So I don't want you to reduce yourself. Remind you again, thank you. See, everywhere, even in the United States, do you know we even experience internet disruption? Do you know what? Because everybody is on the net. Everybody is working from home. So here in our home, here in my house, at this time of the day, many people are logging on today. People are working from home. So sometimes we experience interruption here and there, and I'll just make sure I boost my and try and reconnect it quick. That was it. So I'm talking on the second point, which has to do with your focus. That create a hard to reach life, so that in the first early hour of your day, you don't start your day scrolling on your phone. And I have developed that habit. That is one of the things that is making me productive. You can imagine as a nursing mother of 3, and all the 3 children are home. I even have a baby that is just barely a year. And do you know what? Every day of my life, when I really, really want to get things done, I make sure I wake up early enough. And when I wake up early, I don't go to my phone. I already know what to do. I have my schedule. I have my daily plan. And I go and start working on each of those tips firstly, before going to my phone to check my mail, to check my WhatsApp, to check my Facebook, to check my IG, because all those things, once I get in, I don't have the discipline to remove myself in the next 1 hour. I will always see things that are important that I need to, but they are not as important as me getting my life forward by doing the important things that my life needs. So that is 1990 rule. So I want you to adopt this rule in your life and start practicing it. That whenever you wake up, spend at least an hour on your dream, on that skill you want to learn, on that kind of future you want to see in your life, on that kind of career you want to build, on that kind of lifestyle, that kind of brand you want to be known with. Spend your daily first hour, the productive hour of your day, spend it with you, investing in yourself. It is very, very much important. And I also want to tell you, be teachable. Submit yourself to mentorship. This is the next one. A lot of people out there, they are suffering from arrogance, academic, intellectual arrogance. I want to submit to you. If you're ever going to go live, you want to go far in life, there are some people that have been positioned around you. In fact, you know what? Some of them might even be younger than you. It's enough time we stop this arrogance. Yeah, I'm a master's degree holder. I have 2 masters. I have 2 degrees. Yes, I'm older than you. You know how I am? Do you know who I am? No. If you want to improve your productivity in life, you must be teachable. Even a 10-year-old can teach you. I have this experience. Most of the time I'm stuck with technology-wise, with regards to my, social media, My 10-year-old daughter is just always she has been my angel. She has been the one that always comes to my rescue. Oh, mom, we want to do this. She just, okay, bring it, let me show you. And I submit. Even though I'm the mom, and even though she knows that, right, she can't mix it up. But definitely, sometimes she teaches me some things that help me further in the area of social media and how I get myself connected most time. In fact, my YouTube channel, she's one of the people, she's my PA. She manages most of my thumbnails, every of the things I do there. And can you imagine, she's just 10 years old. She's just 10 years old. So I want to encourage you in your work, in your life. There's nothing like you want to go through life as a loner. You can achieve, you want to figure it out. I want to tell you, if you want to figure it out by yourself, you will be there 10 years. But do you know that you can shorten a 10 years journey? You can flatten the curve of your knowledge, of your skill. By doing what? By going to the 10 top people that are already excelling and are up the games in that sector, in that field, in that area you want to know. Do you know what? All their mistakes, all the things, you will know how to avoid them. By avoiding their mistake, you will shorten your learning curve, and you'll be able to get best out of the time and out of life. And so I want to encourage you, please, from today, be teachable. Submit yourself to mentorship. Submit yourself to mentorship. Submit yourself to mentorship. Yeah, that is the third point. I want you to begin to, I don't know, as many of you that watch this replay, I also want to encourage you, please share this video. If you are gaining value and you are seeing this content useful, and you are seeing why this thing is reflecting you, and you're having points that you need to pay attention to, I want to encourage you to please give this video a like and also share it with your friend. Now, before I go to the last point, I want you to remember this quote: complexity is the enemy of execution. Before I go to the last point, if you are watching this video live on my YouTube channel and you have not subscribed to my channel, I want to encourage you. Please click on that subscription button now, and also go to the notification button and click the notification button. Click the notification button so that you can always get notified every time I upload new videos on this channel, because you definitely know this content and this channel is just all about you, helping you to create the kind of life you ever wished to live. And it can always happen right in your lifetime. You have what it takes. It is doable. Success always leaves a clue. If somebody has done it before, you can do it again. Look at the first person that drove a car. Why is it that everybody today can drive a car? Because somebody did it before, so everybody can copy. So that is how life is. God has endowed us with people that can always make our journey easy. So encourage yourself by being teachable, by being mentored, and go for mentoring, and also be a good reader. Be a good readers. Readers are leaders. In fact, the top 1% that are ruling our world, they are readers. They are readers. They are readers. And if you start the lifestyle of reading at least a book in a month, at least a book in a month, it's going to help your journey further. Now, the last point I'm going to be talking about before I end this broadcast, because I want to keep it really short. I think I'm already like 25 minutes in this broadcast, and I want to do the last one, which is simplify your life. Simplify your life. Complexity is the enemy of execution. Complexity, I repeat, is the enemy of execution. A lot of us, one of the reasons why we have not been productive in our life and in our work and everything we have given to do is because we always believe that we need to be a perfectionist. We always see ourselves as if, oh, I can't start. No, I have to perfect and know everything I need to know about this thing before I do anything. As good as it is to research, to learn, to master things, and to get the bright knowledge and understanding about a subject or about a particular sphere or skill you are trying to work yourself on, I want you to know that it is always good. And the best thing is to just make sure that you easy and simplify the process. Just take at least 30 minutes every day, read a book. Thank you for your comments, Loretta. I think good success. Thank you for your comment. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I'm doing that. Please ensure you subscribe. Simplify your life. Simplify your life. Don't make your life so difficult, and don't make it as if it has to be until you get to the top before you can start. Look at me as an example. I'm challenging you as a mother of 3. How did I get to start this YouTube channel? I can always tell you the reason. Me, I'm in a small world of my own. All my friends, they are professors. All my friends, they are doctors. Me, I'm not a doctor. I just have 1 degree in this and this. But I want to tell you, when I discover what I really have passion for, when I got to the journey of actualizing myself, the journey of self-discovery, and I got to know and understand what and how I am wired up. I know what my passion is. I know what turns me on. I know what gets me in the flow. I decided on my own to go and self-develop myself in that particular sphere. To go and learn the critical skill that will help me. My presentation skills, my communication skills, how to appear in the camera, how to stand and, I started on a journey. I embarked on a journey of self-development. And thanks to the training I did with the sage, Tony Robbins, Dean Gregorius, and some other top world best 10 here in the US, that they are crushing their world in the world of self-development and in the world of personal development. And I have been learning, and I've been getting it one step at a time, every day, not looking back, always working on my weak point and developing myself on area that I'm good. I have seen a massive increase, massive growth, massive growth in my life, because I pay attention. I paid attention, because I listen, and because I submit myself to just making sure I improve my life at least every day. Every of my little wins, I celebrate them. I don't allow the fear of other people's opinion, what other people will say. I did not allow it to stop me on my journey to that desired expectation that I've set out for myself. I did not allow battery drainers around me to drain me of the life that I have, so that I can be able to give life to my world. Because I believe the universe, the Almighty, has endowed me with giftings and capabilities that will help me bring solution to the world of women who are locked out there, their voices being sealed, who have been muted out of life, who have felt there's nothing about them than just to remain in the kitchen or to remain in the other room, like some of the people back home used to say. But I want to challenge you out there as I'm rounding up. Don't you ever give up on your dream. And don't let somebody that have not taken his dream seriously, that have not achieved anything on his dream or her dream, talk you out of your dream. Give life to your dream. Change your sphere of influence. Create a bubble-tight, focus, and distraction-free life. get yourself into a position whereby the Netflix of these days, the social media handles and every of those things don't distract. It's not that you don't use it, not that I don't use it. I'm using one to connect with you guys, but I create a regimented life that I know what time to go into this, what time to go into social media. And I time myself. If I'm using 1 hour, I know what I'm using the 1 hour to do. That is how I've been able to increase my productivity. Because sometimes it can be crazy. You can imagine your 24 hours when you have used almost 8 hours to sleep, you use like 5-6 hours for family to get. Then what is remaining? If you're not careful, you will not get anything done in the day. You still have time for, you still have to work. If you are still working, barely any hour to spend on yourself, to invest on yourself. And if your life is a project, you must create time to invest on yourself, in yourself. That is so important. And so that is it, guys. Those are the points. I hope you find value in this video. And so on this channel, every once in a month, I go live. As a matter of fact, I did a challenge early this month, and that was like 5 days on this channel. And so next month, we're going to be having a training. This is the first of the time training. The first one we had early this month was free 5 days training. I encourage you to go to my playlist. It's titled 5 Days Remake Your Life Challenge. It's a comprehensive and a robust training that can help you from a total of secure life, a life that you don't even know what to do about life, and to attaining and getting clarity. I encourage you to go to that playlist and check it out. Also, next month, I'm going to be having a training, and this training is a mastermind training on life and business mastermind. And you're going to be finding great and greater value and content on how you can take this training further. How do you notice the high performance, the top 10 high performance in the world? What are their secrets? What are the things they are doing with their life that you and I have not been able to see? These are some of the things embedded in how to live a financial free life, because it is crazy. Many people are losing their job. In fact, I was at a mall yesterday, and just right where I parked, I saw a woman. She was just crying. She has a letter in her hand, crying mercilessly like a baby. I was moved. I was just wondering. And here in the States, nobody cares. Everybody minds their own business. I was moved, but I don't have anything to do. I don't even know what happened to her. Maybe she has lost her job, or maybe she's imagining, how to continue and to cope. Many people are being laid off every day. So you can imagine nobody knows what's coming tomorrow. But I can tell you, you can create your life. You can fire your boss before he fires you. So I'm going to be doing a live training, and this training will be giving you the details on how you can subscribe and how you can log in to register for the training. And it's going to be helping you how you can destroy all the myths about money and financial freedom. It's going to teach you how you can learn how to begin to pay yourself and not paying other people else in the name of bills, in the name of Uncle Sam, in the name of all the bills you have to pay, And also it will teach you how you can create a life, the life you want. So I'll be give the details will be going. I will leave the details on the comments. And also I want to ask you guys this question. What if you have been watching my channel for the past 3 months or thereabout? What topic would you like me to do next? What challenges are you facing that you need somebody to talk to, or you like me to do a video, or you would like me to do a session with? Also, I want to ask you guys to put on the comments, what will you like me to, if I'm going to have a question and answer session, what question will you like to ask me answer? I want you to put that also in the comments. And so I want to thank you very much. This is where I'm going to be stopping. And I want to appreciate every one of you that joined live. Even though I'm unable to read your names, thank you. I want you to leave a comment on what was your aha moment in this video? What was the take home? What did you gain? What was the Bob light moment for you in this live session? And I want to thank you for joining. And this is where I'll be stopping. And I hope to see you next week with another topic, an engaging topic. Until I see you, keep believing in your dream and go and crush your world for success. Thank you. Bye.